and you'll not call me Dad.
Who is this man?
Giles Corey, sir, and a more
I am asking
contentious.
questions, and I am old enough to answer them. My name is Corey, sir, Giles Corey. I have 600 acres and timber. It'd be my wife to be condemned.
And how do you imagine to help her cause with such a contemptuous riot? Now be gone. Your old age alone keeps you out of jail.
But, sir, they're telling lies about my wife.
Then you shall take it upon yourself to decide what this court shall believe and what it shall set aside.
We mean no disrespect, sir.
Disrespect, indeed. It is disruption, mister. This is the highest court of the supreme government of this province, do you know?
Sir, I never accused her of witchcraft. I only said you were reading books.
What?
They took her out of my wife. They took her out of my house, sir. I never had a wife that could be so taken with books, sir. And I meant to find the cause of it, you see. But it were no witchcraft that I accused her for. I broke charity with this woman. I broke charity with her.
Excellency, he claims hard evidence for his wife's defense, sir. I think that in all justice
He will submit his evidence in proper affidavit. I'm sure you're aware of the proceedings of this court, Mr. Hale. Of course. Clear this room.
Your Excellency, we come here 3 days now and still cannot be heard.
Who is this man?
Francis Nurse, Your Honor.
his wife's Rebecca that were condemned this morning, sir.
Indeed. I have only good report of your character, Mr. Nurse. I'm amazed to find you in such an uproar.
I think they must both be arrested in contempt, sir.
Listen, let you write your plea in due time. I'm sure eventually the court...
Your Honor, we have evidence for your eyes. God forbid you shut them to it. The girls, sir. The girls are frauds. We have proof of it, sir. They're all deceiving you.
This is contempt, sir, contempt.
Peace, Judge Hawthorne. Do you know who I am, Mr. Nurse?
I surely do, sir, and you must be a wise judge.
Yes. And you know that nearly 400 are jailed from Marblehead to Lynn, and upon my signature.
I do, sir.
And 72 condemned to hang by that signature?
Excellency, I never thought to say it to such a weighty judge, but you are deceived.
Mary Warren! What are you doing here?
She would speak with the deputy governor.
You don't tell me Mary Warren was sick in bed.
She were, Your Honor. When I go to fetch her to court last week, she said she was sick.
She was sick all week, sir, but she comes to tell the truth now.
Who is this man?
John Proctor, sir. Elizabeth Proctor is my wife.
Beware of this man, Your Excellency. This man is mischief. Excellency, I think you must hear the girl, sir.
Peace, Mr. Hale. What would you tell us, Mary Warren?
She never saw no spirits, sir.
Never saw no spirit.
Never, sir. Never has a deposition,
No,
sir.
I accept no depositions. But tell me, have you given out this story in the village?
We have not.
They've come to overthrow this court, Your Honor. This man
Mr.
is...
Paris, do you know, Mr. Proctor, that the entire contention of the state of these trials is that the voice of heaven is speaking through the children?
I know it, sir.
And you, Mary Warren, how can you cry out people for sending their spirits against you? I cannot hear you.
It were pretense, she says.
Ah, pretense! And Susanna Walcott and the others, they're also pretending.
I swear.
Indeed. Now, Mr. Proctor, before I decide whether or not I shall hear you, it is my duty to tell you this. We burn a hot fire. It melts away all concealment. Are you certain in your conscience, mister, that your evidence is the truth?
It is, and you will surely know it.
And I take it you came here to declare this revelation in open court before the public?
I thought I would, with your permission.
Now, sir, what is your purpose in doing so?
I would free my wife, sir.
Judge Hawthorne.
Aye, she's the one.
Mr. Proctor, your wife sent me claim this morning that she is pregnant now.
My wife pregnant.
There be no sign of it. We have examined her body.
But if she says she is pregnant, then she must be. That woman will never lie, Mr.
Oh, she will not.
Never, sir, never.
Mr. Proctor, say I have your wife kept yet another month. And if she begins to show her natural signs, I'll give her living yet another year until she is delivered. What say you to that? Come now. You say your only purpose is to save your wife, and she is saved, if not yet for a year, but a year is long. What say you? Good then. It is done. Will you drop these charges?
I think I cannot.
Then your purpose is somewhat large.
He's come to overthrow this court.
No. Will you read this, Your Excellency? It's a sort of testament. People sign and declare their good opinion of Rebecca and my wife and Martha Corey.
Their good opinion.
These are all covenant people, landholding farmers, members of the church.
If you'll notice, sir, they've known the women many years and never saw any signs of dealings with the devil.
How many names are here?
91, Your Excellency.
These people should be summoned for
Your
questioning.
Honor, I gave them all my word. No harm would come to them for signing this.
Your Honor, this is a clear attack upon the court. Is every defense now an attack upon the court, Mr. Paris? Must we even now— All innocent and Christian people are happy before the courts of Salem. These people are gloomy for it, and I think you'll want to know, Your Honor, from each and every one of them, what discontents them with you. I think they ought to be examined, sir.
I think it is not necessarily an attack.
These are all covenanted Christians, sir.
Then I'm sure they have nothing to fear. Mr. Cheever, have warrants drawn for all of these arrests for examination. Thank you. Mr. Proctor, what other information do you have? You may sit, Mr. Nurse.
I have brought trouble on these people.
No, sir, you have not brought trouble on these people if they are of good conscience. But you must understand that one can either be counted with this court or against it. There will be no middle between. She's not hardy, I see.
No, she's not, sir. Mary, now remember the angel Raphael and what he saved the boy. Remember him.
Hi.
Do that which is good, and no harm shall come to thee.
Come in, we wait you.
John, my deposition. Give them my hi. This is Mr. Corey's deposition.
Oh?
What lawyer did this story?
You know I've never hired a lawyer in my life, Hawthorne.
It is very well written. My compliments. Mr. Paris, if Mr. Putnam is in the court, please bring him out. Do it quickly, please. You say you have no legal training, Mr. Corey?
I have the best, sir. I'm 33 times in court in my life. And always.
Oh, then you must put a bond.
I've never put a fine. I know my rights and I will have them. You know, your father tried a case of mine like 35 years ago.
Did.
He never mentioned it to you.
Cannot recall it.
That is strange. You gave me 9-pound damages. You were a fair judge, father. You see, I had this white mare. A fellow came to borrow this mare. Hi, there he is.
Mr. Putnam! I have here an accusation by Mr. Corey against you. He states that you coldly prompted your daughter to cry witchery upon George Jacobs that is now in jail.
That is a lie.
Mr. Putnam states your charge is a lie. What say you?
A fart on Thomas Putnam. That's what I say to that.
Yes, but who takes him for your charge, sir?
My proof is there, sir. If Jacobs hangs for a witch, he'd forfeit up his land. That is the law. There be none but Putnam with the coin to buy so great a peace. This man is killing his neighbors for their land.
Yes, but proof, sir, proof.
My proof is there. Oh, I have it from an honest man who heard Putnam say it. The day his daughter cried out on Jacobs, he said that she had just given him a fair gift of land.
And the name of this man?
What man?
Oh, give you this information.
I will not give you his name.
Why not?
You know well why not. He'll rot in jail if I give his name.
This is contempt of the court.
Surely you will give us the name.
I will give you no name. I mentioned my wife's name once and I'll burn in hell long after that.
In that case, I have no choice but to rescue you in contempt of court. Do you know that?
This is a hearing. You cannot clap me for contempt of a hearing.
Oh, it is a proper lawyer. Do you wish me to declare court in full session now, or will you give me good reply?
I cannot, sir. I cannot.
You are a foolish old man. Mr. Cheever, begin the record. Court is now in session. I ask you, Excellency. Mr. Hale.
Not blinking more, sir. There is a prodigious fear of this court in the country.
There is a prodigious fear in the country because there is a prodigious guilt in the country. Are you afraid to be questioned here?
I may only fear the Lord, sir, but nevertheless there's a fear in the country, sir.
Reproach me not with fear in the country. There is fear in the country because there is a moving plot to topple Christ in the country.
Yes, but sir, it does not follow that everyone accused is part of it.
No
sir.
uncorrupted man may fear this court, Mr. Hale. None. Mr. Corey, you are under arrest in this court. Now sit you down and take counsel with yourself until you decide to answer all of my questions.
I'll kill you, Putnam. No, Giles!
Please, we'll prove it all. Now we will.
Johnny, don't hang us all.
This is part of law. Don't have
Forgive him, sir, for his old age. Peace, God. We'll prove it all. You cannot beat Mary. Remember what the angel Raphael said. But boy, hold to it. There is your rock. This is Mary Warren's deposition. I would ask you to remember, sir, while reading it, that until 2 weeks ago she were no different from what those girls are today.
You saw her scream. She howled. She even testified that Satan, in the form of women now in jail, tried to win her soul away. And when she refused...
Yes, we all know this.
She swears now that she never saw Satan, nor any spirit vague or clear that Satan may have sent to hurt her. And she swears her friends are lying now.
Excellency, a moment, sir.
Yes?
I think this goes to the heart of the matter.
Yes, it truly does.
I cannot say he's an honest man, sir. I know him little, but Excellency, a claim so weighty cannot be argued by a farmer.
Now look, you, Mr.
Excellency, I have signed 72 death warrants. I am minister of the Lord and dare not be so late.
Mr. Hale, surely you do not doubt my justice.
Why I do not, but Mr. Danforth, hear me. I have but this morning signed away the life of a reckoned nurse, sir. My hand shakes as if with a wound. I tell you, sir, this argument, let lawyers present to you.
Okay, Mr. Hale. I hope you will forgive me. For a man of such terrible learning, you are most bewildered. Now, I will consider, and I hope you will all do likewise, in an ordinary crime, how does one defend the accused? He calls upon witnesses to prove his innocence. But witchcraft is ipso facto, on its face and by its nature, an invisible crime. Therefore, who can be witness to it? The witch and the victim, none other. Now, we cannot hope that the witch will accuse herself, granted. Therefore, we must rely upon the victims. And they do testify. The children certainly do testify. And as for the witches, none will deny we are most eager for their confessions. Therefore, what is left for a lawyer to bring out? I think I have made my point, have I not?
Sir, but the child claims the girls are not truthful, sir, and if they are not,
That's precisely what I'm about to consider, Mr. Hale. What more may you ask of me? Unless you doubt my probity.
I surely do not. Let you consider it.
And let you put your heart to rest. Your deposition.
I should like to
I
question.
bid you be silent, Mr. Paris. Mr. Cheever, go into the court and bring the girls out here. Mary, how came you to this turnabout? Has Mr. Proctor threatened you for this deposition?
No, sir.
Has he ever threatened you?
No, sir.
Has he threatened you?
No, sir.
Will you tell me that you sat in my court, callously lying when you knew that others would hang by your evidence? Answer me!
I did, sir.
How were you instructed in your life? Do you not know that God damns all liars, or is it now that you lie?
No, sir. I am with God now.
You are with God now.
No, sir.
I will tell you this, Mary Warren. Either you were lying in the court, or you are lying now, and in either case you have committed perjury and will go to jail for it. You cannot lightly say you lied, ma'am.
Not lie no more. I am with God. I am with God.
Ruth Putnam's not in court, sir, nor the other children.
These will be sufficient. Now, children, I hold in my hand a deposition by your friend Mary Warren, in which she states that she never saw any apparitions, familiar spirits, nor any manifest of the devil. Now, she claims as well that none of you have seen any of these things either. Now, children, this is a court of law, and the law based upon the Bible writ by Almighty God forbids the practice of witchcraft and describes death as the penalty thereof. Now, likewise, children, God damns all liars and bearers of false witness. Now, it does not escape me that this deposition may have been sent here to blind us. It very well may be that Mary Warren has been conquered by Satan, who sent her here to distract us from our sacred purpose. If so, her neck will break for it. But if she speaks true, I bid you now drop your guile, for her confession will go easier with you. Abigail Williams, rise. Is there any truth in this?
No, sir.
Children, a very augur pit will now be turned into your souls until your innocence is proved. Will either of you change your positions now, or do you force me to hard questioning?
I have not to change, sir. She lies.
You will go on with this.
I, sir.
Children of Papa were discovered in Mr. Proctor's house, stabbed by a needle. Now, Mary here claims that you watched her and watched how she herself stuffed the needle into it for safekeeping. What say you?
It is a lie, sir.
When you worked for the Proctors, did they ever keep poppets in their house?
Goody Proctor always kept top.
Your Honor, My wife never kept poppets. Mary Warren confesses it was her poppet.
Your Excellency,
Mr. Cheever?
when I spoke with Goody Proctor in her house, she said she never kept no poppets, but she said she did keep poppets when she were a girl.
She has not been a girl these 15 years, Your Honor.
But a poppet will keep 15 years.
It will keep if it is kept. But no one ever saw poppets in my house.
Why could there not have been poppets hid where no one ever saw them?
There may also be 2 golden candlesticks, but no one ever saw them.
Ye are here, Your Honor, precisely to discover what no one else has ever seen.
Your Honor, what profit Mary Warren to turn herself about? What may she gain but hard questioning or worse?
You are charging Abigail Williams with a marvelous coup plot to murder. Do you know that?
I do, sir. I believe she means the murder.
This child would murder your wife.
It is not a child, sir. Now hear me, sir. In the sight of the congregation, she were twice this year thrown out of the meeting house for laughter during prayer.
What's this laughter?
Excellency,
Do you deny it?
I do believe it may have happened once. She is silly sometimes, but she is solemn now.
She's solemn now and goes to hang.
Quiet, man!
Surely it has no bearing on the question. She charged contemplation of murder.
I strike hard on you that you should laugh at prayer. Continue, Mr. Proctor.
Mary, do not tell the governor how you would dance in the woods.
Excellency, since I come to Salem, this man is blackening my name.
No, sir. What is this dancing?
The doctor.
Abigail would lead the girls into the woods, and they would dance there, naked.
Your Honor, this...
Mr. Paris discovered them sporting in the dead of night. There's the child she is.
Mr. Paris, I can only say, sir, that I never saw any of them dancing naked.
You
And this
discovered
man
them
is...
dancing. Abigail,
Excellency, when I first arrived from Beverly, Mr. Paris told me that.
do you deny it?
I do not, sir, but I never saw any of them dancing naked.
But they have danced.
Aye, sir. Excellency, permit me.
Pray, proceed.
Mary Warren, you say you never saw no spirits, were never uttered or threatened by any manifest of the devil or the devil's agents.
No, sir.
And yet when people accused of witchcraft came before your court, you would face saying their spirits came out of their bodies and shook you.
Pretense, sir.
I cannot hear you.
Pretense,
But
sir.
you did turn cold, did you not? I myself picked you up many times, and your skin were icy. Mr.
I
Danforth...
saw that many times.
She only pretended to faint. They're all marvelous pretenders.
What then, can she pretend to fake now?
Now?
Why not? Now there are no spirits in the room attacking her, for none in this room is accused of witchcraft. So let her turn herself cold. Let her pretend she's attacked now. Let her faint. Faint!
Faint?
Aye, faint. Prove to us how you pretended in the court so many times.
Not faint now, sir.
Can you not pretend it?
I have no sense of it now.
Why? What is lacking now?
Not tell, sir.
Could it be that
In the court there were some familiar spirits, but now there are none.
I never saw no spirit.
then see no spirits now, and prove to us that you can faint by your own will, as you claim?
Not do it.
Then you will confess yourself, will you not? Attacking spirits made you to faint.
No, sir.
Your Honor, this is clearly a trick to blind the court.
Not a trick. I used to think because I thought I saw spirits,
Thought you saw.
but I did not, Your Honor.
How could you think you saw spirits unless you saw them?
How? I did. I heard the other girls scream, and you, Your Honor, you seem to believe them. They were only sport in the beginning. But then the whole world cried spirits! Spirits! And I promise you, Mr. Danforth, I only thought I saw them, but I did not.
Surely, your Excellency is not taken by the simple lie.
Abigail Williams, I bid you now search your heart and tell me this. To God every soul is precious, and his vengeance is terrible among them that take life without cause. Could it be, child, that the spirits you saw were some illusion, some deception you happened to come across when you were in the court and you were...
Why, this is a base question, sir.
Have you considered it?
I have been hurt, Mr. Danforth. I have seen my blood running out, and I've been here to murder every day because I've done my duty pointing out the devil's people. This is my reward. To be denied, mistrusted, treated like...
I do not-
Let you beware, Mr. Danforth. Think you be so powerful that the powers of hell man about your
What is it, child?
I don't know. A wind. A cold. Abby! Your Honor, I'm free.
They're pretending, Mr. Danforth.
Your Honor, she's cold.
Abby, you sent the spirit upon me.
Lord, save me! I'm free. Abby, don't do
Do
that!
you witch her, Mary Moore? I ask you, do you send your spirit out upon this poor girl?
Let me go, Mr. Crutcher. I cannot. I cannot. Lord, take away the shadow.
Whore! How do you dare call heaven?
Man, you call this
It
girl
is a whore!
Here.
You charge Abigail Williams.
Mark her. Now she'll suck us
You
through
do business with
I have
us.
known her, sir!
You are an adulterer?
John, you cannot. It is true, Giles. It is true. She will deny it, but you will believe me, sir. A man does not cast away his good name. Surely you know that.
In what time? In what place?
In the proper place, where my beasts are there. They were 8 months, sir, 8 months. She used to serve me in my house, sir. A man may think God sleeps, but God sees everything. I know that now. I beg you, sir, I beg you, see her for what she is. My wife. My dear good wife took this girl soon after and put her out on the high road. And being what she is, sir, a lump of vanity. Forgive me, sir, forgive me. She thinks to dance with me on my wife's grave. And well she might, because I thought of her softly. God help me, I lusted, and there is a promise and such sweat, but it is a whore's vengeance, and you must see it. I put myself entirely in your hands, sir. I know you must see it now. My wife is innocent, except that she know a whore when she sees it.
Do you deny every scrap and tittle of this?
If I must answer that, I will leave and not come back.
You wait from anywhere, you are. Sit you down. Now, Mr. Cheever, go into the court and bring Goodwife Proctor out. And breathe not one word of what's been spoken here. And let you knock before you enter. Harris, go with me. Now, you shall truly get to the bottom of this swamp. Your wife, you say, is an honest woman.
In her life, sir, she has never lied. There are men that cannot sing, and men that cannot be. She cannot lie.
And when she put this girl out of your house, she put her out for a harlot.
Aye, sir.
And knew her for a harlot.
Aye, she knew her for a harlot.
Abigail Williams, if she tell me it were for harlotry, may God have mercy on your soul. Hold there. Now, turn your back. You do likewise. No one here is to breathe a word, nor raise any gesture, aye or nay. Enter! Mr. Cheever, report this testimony in all exactness. Stop, woman! Look at me, not at your husband, in my eyes only. All right?
Good sir.
We are given to believe at one time you dismissed your servant, Abigail Williams.
That is true, sir.
And for what cause did you dismiss her? Woman, look at me. The answer is in your memory, and you need no help to give it. Why did you dismiss Abigail Williams?
She dissatisfied me. And my husband.
In what way dissatisfied you?
She worked.
Woman, look at me. Were she slovenly, lazy? What disturbance did she
Your
cause?
Honor, in that time I was sick, and my husband is a good and righteous man. He is never drunk, as some are, nor wasting his time at the shovelboard, but always at his work. But in my sickness, you see, sir, I were a long time sick after my last baby, and I thought I saw my husband somewhat turning from me.
And your husband?
And this girl!
Woman, look at me.
I, sir, Abigail Williams.
What of Abigail Williams?
I came to think you fancied her. And so one night I lost my wits, I think, and put her out on the high road.
And your husband? Did he indeed turn from you?
My husband is a goodly man, sir.
He did not turn from you.
He...
Woman, look at me! To your knowledge, has John Proctor ever committed the crime of lechery? Answer my question, woman. Is your husband an adulterer?
No, sir.
Remove her.
Elizabeth! Tell the truth, Elizabeth!
She has spoken. Remove her.
Bastard! She only thought to save my name.
She spoke nothing of lechery, and this man lied.
Excellency, I cannot forgive more, sir. This man has always struck me true, sir, and these girls are frauds.
You will not! Be gone, I say!
What's there? Giant! Girls, why do you?
It's on the beam, behind the rafter.
Where?
Why do you come, yellow bird?
Where's a bird? I see no bird.
My face.
Mr. Hale, you see a bird.
Be quiet!
When God made my face, you cannot want to tear my face. Envy is a deadly sin, Mary. Abby! Oh, Mary. It is a black art to change your shape. No, I cannot stop my mouth. It is God's work I do. Abby, I'm here! Pretend it. Mary, please don't go down. Her claws, she's stretching her claws. Mary, please don't hurt me. I'm not hurting her.
Why does she see this vision?
She sees nothing. She sees nothing. Abby, you mustn't. Abby, you mustn't. I'm here.
Mary Warren, drop that your spirit out of them!
Mr. Danforth.
Why do they see this vision?
She sees nothing.
Have you compacted with the devil, have you?
Never.
Why can we only repeat you?
Give me a whip, I'll stop it. They're sporting. Abby, stop it. Abby, stop it. Stop it.
A little while ago, you were afflicted. Now it seems you afflict others. Where did you find these powers?
I have no power.
They're gone, mister.
Why have you turned about these past 2 weeks? You have made compact with the devil, have you not?
Mary, God damns all liars,
You have
Mary.
made compact with Lucifer, have you not?
God damns all liars, Mary.
What's that? I cannot hear. You will hang if you are not. Do you know who I am? I say you will hang.
Mary, remember the angel, what he say to the boy, do that which is good.
She's coming down. Look out.
Mary, now tell the
Don't touch me! Don't touch me! You are the devil's man! No! I'll not hang with you! I love God!
He bid you do the devil's work?
Come with me by night and every day to sign.
Sign what?
The devil's book? He come with a book?
My name. You want my name? I'll murder you, he says, if my wife hangs. We must go and overthrow the court, he says. He wakes me every night. Eyes were like coals, and his fingers claw at my neck. And I sign.
Excellency, the child has gone wild.
No. I love God. I'll go your way no more. I love God. I bless God. Abby, I'll never hurt you no more.
What are you? You are combined with the Antichrist, are you not? I have seen your powers, mister. You will not deny it.
Excellency, you condemn an honest man.
I will have nothing from you, Mr. Hale. Do you confess yourself be found with hell, or do you keep that black allegiance yet? What say you?
I say God is dead.
Hear it! Hear it!
A fire is burning. I hear the boot of Lucifer. I see his filthy face, and it is my face, and your face, Danforth. For them that quail to bring men out of ignorance, as I have quailed, and as you all now quail, when you know in your black hearts that this be fraud. God damns our kind especially, and we will burn together!
Marshal, take him and Coy with him to the jail.
Excellency, I denounce these proceedings!
You
I
are
quit this
pulling
court!
heaven down and raising up a whore!
Mr. Hale, Mr.